What's up, my dudes? These are my comic book pickups for November 2nd. Um, we're going to go ahead and start with Marvel. I think we just have one Marvel book, which is Predator issue 4. Oops. Everything's falling over here. And then next off, we have, uh, I think this is pronounced Antioch. Not too sure. Issue 1 was pretty cool. I just don't know how to pronounce this. Antonot? Maybe Antonot? Antonoch? Not too sure. Really cool cover though. Uh, that's from Image Comics, and still with Image Comics, we have here Bloodstained Teeth issue. Oh, what issue is this? 6. Next off, we have Little Monsters issue 7 by Jeff Lemire. Then we have Old Dog issue 2 by Declan Chalvet. I enjoyed the first issue. And a cool cover stock. The card stock here is really nice. And it's a $3.99 book. Next off, we have The Walking Dead Deluxe issue 50. It's just a Walking Dead reprinted in color though. We're at issue 50 already, so we're getting there. So I'm gonna collect all of them. I do not have any Walking Dead single issues. I collected everything in trade when they were coming out, and then I got towards the end I just bought the those big omnibus size books. So that's how I finished my Walking Dead. But it's cool to start getting the single issues in color though. Next off, we have Time Before Time issue 18. Man, we're already in issue 18, and look, the artist here. We just went over, or not the artist, but the writers. Look at the writer here. We just talked about him right now with the other book, but though it's funny because I was introduced to Declan Chalvet as an artist first, so it's always interesting to see him writing stuff. Still with Image, we still have, we have that Texas Blood issue 19. It's another one that we're ready issue 19, which is cool. So we have a new number 1 here, Hell to Play. With Charles Soule writing that. Artist Will Sliney or Sliney. All right. Another issue 1. Now we're in Boom Studios here. We have Behold Behemoth. Written by Tate Bromball and illustrated by Dick Robles. Cool spread there. All right. Here we have this is from Dark Horse. Night of the Ghoul issue 2. Actually, don't have issue 1. I'm gonna put a big order in for a bunch of back issues that I'm missing because I missed out on the first issue of this. And this is by Scott Snyder. Um, and by uh, Francesco, what's his name, Fansavella or Fantavia. I can never get this dude's name right. Um, there it is, Francesco Francavilla. But yeah, I missed out on the first issue, so I'm gonna be making a video about a bunch of like pickups that I had. Um, a bunch of back issues and some other stuff that I picked up, a bunch of random stuff. So, and then here with Dark Horse, still we have a new one, another issue one called "The Ones" by Brian Michael Bendis. It was interesting to see his name on here. Um, but I think the story of this is basically everyone that's the one, like in different stories, like different lore or different uh, legends and whatnot. They all get together to beat the one. So like I think I'm not sure if I can't remember which characters are in here, but it's a bunch of characters that in their fairy tale, their folklore, their legend or myths or whatever, they were all at one point the one in their stories, like the one person, the number one person, the one that saves the world or whatever, and they all get together to defeat the real one in all of like that universe. You know, right? There's actually a real the one, which sounds cool. I'm trying to think who the characters are in here. I can't remember who, because there's some popular names in here, some popular actual characters in here. So, um, yeah. Still with Dark Horse, we have another issue one, Quick Stops. Issue one. This is from Kevin Smith. I think there's just a bunch of like stories from his universe, like from all his movies. So like side stories that we didn't see in the actual movies, so or the actual films. So you can see you have his characters here. Black and white. Jane Silent Bob right there. Uh, there was. Oh, yeah, that's his other. Kevin Smith is his Masquerade that I also picked up. Uh, we know who that is. So yeah, if you're familiar with his movies, you'll recognize a bunch of these characters and actors, actresses. Now from Opus or Uppus, we have Bill and Ted Presents Death. This is just a one shot from the Bill and Ted book that's been coming out, which I've been enjoying a lot. Cool cardstock, glossy. There's Death right there. Then we have from um, Sumerian Comics, Never Ender. This is issue 6. This is from one of my buddies, Devin Kraft. Um, he's been this book has been really good. And all his if you have a chance, look up Devin Kraft online. He has a bunch of has several other comics and just art out there, and he goes to a lot of the cons. So, but this has been really nice. He writes and draws it. Yep. Story, art, and design by Devin Kraft. Kraft with the K. So yeah, check them out. Is this the last one? Nope. So here from Vault Comics now, we have um, Hard Eyes issue 3, which has been pretty good. And then last but not least, from Aftershock, we have Astronaut Down. So if I had to pick a book for the week and I couldn't pick anything else, um, let's see what we have here. I think I'm gonna go with no. Almost went with grab everything that I have. Man, this week was kind of tough because there's nothing that really stands out, but also nothing that I've been really waiting on. Um, I think I'm gonna go with just because I like the premise of this. Kind of reminds me of that Jet Li movie. I think it's called The One, where he has to go to different universes and kill all his versions of himself, so he can be the one out of everybody. But this is kind of a different premise, right? Because these are all different people. But yeah, I'm gonna go with The Ones issue one by Dark Horse Comics. All right, thanks for watching.